Hello and welcome to my channel, Green Lane Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for October the 20th, 2021. I have to remember where I was for a second there. This is the full moon in Aries. So it is, yes, let's see what's coming in for this. My sun is actually in Aries. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. And yeah, he's been very, very moody and a little bit volatile of late, but we'll see. But there's, Mars and Pluto are doing some things. Eight of Swords, but there's also Jupiter doing some benefic stuff around. So we'll see what's coming through with this. There's also a chainsaw in the background. So there's all sorts of things happening today, which might be significant of things irritating you. Indecisiveness, not being able to see. Maybe it's a sense of leaving something has kind of finished. You've done what you needed to do and now it's time to move on. We've got the King of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of cards around money and success coming in here, or in terms of work, career, anything that you do that's coming in. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so, and at the base, the Five of Swords. So here is the conflict, interestingly. And I feel like there is a message that's coming through here, but maybe there's something that there's a part of you that doesn't want to hear it, that your rational mind is kind of in conflict with your intuition at this moment in time. So that's where I feel like, with this Eight of Swords, this is where you're like, I don't want to see it. I don't even want to think it. Like, I can't do that. There's the I can't. And then there's the Five of Swords here, which is some kind of conflict that's coming in as well, where this is you. Interestingly, I feel like it may be something's been asked of you, and for some reason, whatever reason, you're thinking, I can't do that. And it may be that you are worried about acting in self-interest, perhaps for some of you. Maybe that is what's needed, but it is a sense of there is a lot of conflict going on inside your mind here with this energy. But there's actually good energy around. This is the thing. This is all just inside your mind. And that's the thing to remember, because then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, which is very nice energy. So I do feel like, this could be something to do with relationships with people that are a relationship with money. Like I said, it could be a relationship with people like bosses, or it could be a relationship to do with knowing that there's something being called of you to step up, to step into a bigger role, to step into a bigger version of you, to step into some kind of form of success. I do feel like part of that means leaving something behind, understanding that something has naturally ended, and it's actually you're leaving something behind for others. It's kind of a bit of again, like a pay it forward thing. So it is a sense that, you've put in your time with something and you're leaving it in a pretty good state, really, or you're leaving some kind of legacy or skills behind that other people are going to be able to utilize. But it does require you stepping into this new, which I feel like there is this conflict around. Stepping into this King of Pentacles energy, which is a real, it's a very strong Taurian energy, and it can be very about stepping into the earthly realms. This is the thing. It's about, really connecting in with your body as well, but just having enough of everything. Allowing yourself to have enough of everything, feeling really abundant and successful. So it does. It's kind of this interesting conflict that's coming through with this. And we also have the Queen of Wands, which is these two cards together, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like this could be a partnership coming in. It doesn't have to necessarily be so. Two energies that are very different, both looking for very different things, but also forward-looking for opportunities. I feel like together, whether this is two energies inside of you looking forward, it's like being open to the new, being very, very open to the new. So it does feel like this, sitting at the very center is the Two of Swords, which is a decision is looming here. There's a decision, and right at the center sits hesitation or not wanting to look at it or avoidance for whatever reason. And so I do feel like there's this, we did see it yesterday, the big opportunity coming through here. And we see that kind of represented in more of a human form here with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. People might be coming in, bringing this or representing this opportunity to you, or this could be an aspect of yourself. Like I said, it's very successful. It's very much being open, warm, knowing what you want, being able to ask for the money, your worth, really claiming your worth. So, and it's like, do you want to be stuck in the old way that has naturally that is, if you want to stay in that, there are limitations associated with that. So something has naturally ended. And hence we have this conflict of the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords can mean there's been some kind of a argument or fight with somebody. There could have been some kind of fallout. It can just be an internal struggle inside of yourself. And we're seeing that here inside your mind. So I think just be aware of some of the thoughts that are going through around stepping into this new energy of new opportunity and success that we're seeing here with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Both of them have something to offer here, and both of them are looking for something new. So it really is, and they're very strong. There's an energy of leveling up with something that may have been, leveling up into a new skill level or a new position or a new status or just a new experience that's bigger. There's just this kind of energy around it. So that's why I do feel like there's something being asked of you that you are hesitant to step into. So that is that's it. And it may involve people that as well that are around. So like I said, these kings, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, can represent people that you are unsure of if you want to be with or working with or in a dynamic with for whatever reason. But I would say, just be aware that a lot of this is inside your mind, and that those feelings of restriction or lack of clarity or hesitation are things that will pass. So it really is sometimes an energy that comes in when something bigger is being asked of you. And so, ultimately the balance needs to come in between what's going on inside your mind and what your intuition is telling you about something. And that balance is something that we always have the opportunity to resolve it. So that's it's just really about understanding the dynamic. I'm not necessarily saying that it's being resolved in this reading, but there's always the potential to resolve it. So just to take a step back and to be aware of what this is. So ultimately, like we saw, there's something bigger calling you. And so it always happens when something bigger calls you, that those old parts of you or those old saboteurs or old patterns start fighting to stay in the old. So that's kind of what we're seeing here. I do think it's like fairly evenly matched, the old and the new. That's where we're seeing a bit of a stalemate here. But the fact that this is such a strong thing coming in and calling you, we'll see where this goes. So yeah, like we said, it could be tricky energy, this full moon in Aries, but just to sit with it and to know it's actually a good thing that this bigger thing is calling you, and that usually does mean unraveling and resolving a few things around it as well. So that's it. Full moon in Aries. I hope you enjoy it and look forward to seeing what's happening tomorrow on the 21st, and we'll see perhaps where this is going. So thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you then.